First of all, I'd like to entirely agree with my colleague, Deputy Joanna Tuffy, and she and I have the distinction, if that's the word to use, of living in the area which has probably been most adversely affected by bad planning decisions in the whole state. And I say that because we have what was meant to be a town centre for Luke and Clondalkin, not in the centre, but very much off-centre, and in that I refer to Liffey Valley Shopping Centre, which should have been about 1.5 miles southwest of there, so that it could have served properly the new communities that were developing in both Clondalkin and Lucan, and which didn't happen because of the abuses that were investigated by the Mahon Tribunal. So in that respect, while it is perfectly right for Fianna Fáil as an opposition party to try to keep the government on its toes in relation to any issue, including planning, I mean, it does amaze me that this can be brought up in front of us. And I mean, there are so many practical examples of that. I've mentioned the sort of town centre not being a centre, and it'll never be possible for it to be a centre. We also have a railway station, which was supposed to be right in the centre of the whole area, which is actually surrounded by the one area of open land that's left. So, I mean, it's another example of the appalling planning, which came about because of the behaviour of Fianna Fáil councillors, sadly supported by considerable numbers, though not all Fine Gael councillors. Secondly, in relation to the review and report that was issued today, it is not another Mahon tribunal, and I commend the Minister for issuing the report, and I've no doubt that she will act on what's in it, and you know she has listed a whole series of recommendations which are going to commence immediately. Now, when you look through those recommendations, most of them don't really relate to what councillors are involved in. They more relate to inadequacies in terms of the operation of planning departments in various. Those be focused on as well. But
2 minutes left.
I want to come back to the point that Deputy Tuffy was mentioning, and that it is really important to use these debates to do two things. One, to really focus on local government reform, and secondly, to try to improve the state of politics. And just trying to spread dirt on the subject doesn't help at all. It doesn't help any of us. I want to focus on a couple of other things. Because one is a lot of the issues that are serious issues in local government aren't really dealt with by this review, because it's a fairly narrowly focused review. But it is important, I think, that we look more widely in the whole area. And I want to focus on one thing, which is development levies. Development levies, as everybody knows, are levies that developers give to county councils when they go in and construct an estate or whatever. And they are extremely important to county councils in terms of delivering infrastructure and so on. And I know the council for my own area has benefited very considerably from that. But there is a potential corrupting influence in those, in the sense I have no reason to believe that any, say, council officials, and certainly not councillors, have in any way financially benefited from decisions in relation to this. But there is a temptation. There is a temptation that councils would decide to allow a development go ahead because of the money that it will bring into the council, and that isn't necessarily a good basis on which a decision should be made. The decision needs to be made on whether a development is appropriate and useful for the area, rather than in any way to be influenced by the fact that it will bring in money which will help the council deliver services, which of course are important.
Thank you, Deputy. We're over time.
Okay, thank you.